Hello, welcome to your guide of how to solo Shattered Throne solo and flawlessly. So for this guide I'm going to assume that you already know how to do the Shattered Throne. And so for this first part, you're definitely going to want to be on a warlock and be on Devour. And then you can just make sure that you're popping your Devour grenade every time you go into a fight with the symbols. And then just kind of sword everything else. You can pretty much use your sword as a primary as long as you're using taken armaments and throwing grenades at like these thralls. So like right here, threw a grenade, got my sword ammo, and you can just kind of keep spamming that. Just go around to all the places and make sure you're throwing your grenades for ammo, eating them for your devour, and then just sorting everything else. Can snipe those hobgoblins to make it a little bit safer to traverse the area. So for this guy, I wanted to show him real quick because he can be kind of a pain. You can throw your grenade on him to weaken him also. You can also use your super on any of these guys if you need to. As you can see right here, go ahead and super, that also procs Devour. And you can just go sword him to death also. So some mods that you might want to use on this also are, like I said, all the Taken mods. So Taken repurposing, Taken armaments, Taken barrier, Hive barrier even. Just anything that will help you out. Those are like the 4 that I used, and then I also use Transversus Steps. Those really aren't necessary. Use whatever exotic armor you want. I'm also using a Risk Runner, just to give me a little bit of an overshield from arc attacks. For this first encounter is like just really easy. Like literally you can just see me using the sword as pretty much my primary. Just go around and killing everything with that. Once you finally get to the end, I would recommend saving your super here. Not using it on this boss, but you can do whatever you want. Once you get done with this first encounter, then you'll be heading off to the next encounter, which is kind of difficult. So I'm going to show you a little path that I take to make this a little bit easier. So obviously you go through this hallway. Then instead of jumping down to your left, you're going to want to kind of run onto the this wall, kind of sword your way onto that ledge, and then you can jump over to this little kind of cave thing. Then you can jump up and around, sword swing to kind of get your momentum going that way. You can land onto this pillar with this sniper right here. Then you can take down all the enemies from up here safely. Again, remember to throw your grenades for sword ammo, because you're going to want sword ammo for this next boss fight. I want to try Nova bombing the big captain that you need to kill. I missed, but it's alright. I got devoured, so I just went and sword him anyway. And I also threw a grenade down and kind of lured him into the grenade to get my ammo back. After everything is dead here, go ahead and switch to Top Tree Dawnblade. Then also switch to Polaris Lance or some other scout rifle that you want to use. You're going to want to take out these 4 hobgoblins on both sides, because they will kill you very easily. So there you go, there's those 4, and then just do the same thing on the left side. And then there's going to be a knight and a phalanx on both the left and the right side. Use your scout rifle to kind of pick them off, or you can use your sniper. Then you can go on to either side. I like the left side, and you can go and take out things. Remember the snipers, try taking them out because they are the worst. You can just kind of kill everything safely from up here. Once you get that room cleared, make sure you have your super before progressing on to this ogre room. Then you're going to jump to your left right here. Make sure you land onto this little beam. And go ahead and jump on these little left platforms. Then you're going to jump over here, kind of dash to get a little bit closer maybe, and then go ahead and pop your super, and then just Icarus dash all the way over here. That's why you wanted your super before you went to this area. You can skip all of the ogres, not have to worry about them. And then once you get to the end, you're going to want to plop down right here, place a healing rift, and then switch over to well. So middle tree of Dawnblade. And you can also switch to Risk Runner. And here's where you really want to farm like your super and your ammo, because you're definitely going to need full super, or yeah, you'll need full super and heavy ammo for Vorgeth. So this is probably the best spot to farm for any of that. Don't need to get your full super here because you still do have a kind of a long ways or whatever, but just try making sure you're topped off on sword ammo at least. Then you can kind of just go through that. It's not very hard, just kind of walk through. High mobility would help you if you're struggling on it, because then you'll walk faster. Then for this part, you'll want to watch out for these little boopers, because they will push you off. So I would recommend having your sword out just in case you get hit. You can try pushing away from, pushing back onto safety like I did kind of right there. Then when you get to this area, I recommend killing all of these phalanxes, because if you don't kill them, then it's a good chance they'll die. They like to push you into the walls and insta-kill you. So Risk Runner is really good for these guys. As you can see, it just melts through all of them because they shoot arc at you. If you're not topped off on heavy yet, throw a grenade to get your heavy topped off and finish them off. As you can see, if you're still waiting on your super, go ahead and wait for it now. And then once you're ready, head into the Vorgeth boss fight. You're gonna want to use your sword for this first part. Just kind of stand behind cover right here, and then you're just gonna heavy attack this first wizard. I missed right here, but if you did it right, you could have just insta-killed the wizard and then moved on to the next one. So right here was a little bit of panic, but placed down my healing rift, kind of Risk Runnered everything else. Again, try attacking the wizards, it will insta-kill them. If you get low on health, go ahead and throw a grenade. Charge a grenade and throw it at your feet to heal yourself. And remember that every time you break a shield, so the wizard's shield, you'll get your grenade back. So as you can see right there, one heavy attack killed her instantly, and I can move on. I recommend sniping these hobgoblins so that they don't make the wizard immune. Go ahead and snipe the snipers too, because they can do a lot of damage. I like to throw my grenade before I go and fight the wizard too. I'll just get my nade back anyway. Just makes it a little bit safer. Again, snipe the snipers. Kind of hide behind this wall to stay out of the ogre's line of sight. Peek out on the left side, kill everything, and then you can go in for the wizard. Again, I throw a nade. Once you've killed all 4 wizards, then you can go ahead and start DPS. Ideally, you'll want to do it when he is not looking at you or behind wall or something that's not going to kill you instantly, but if he does start hitting you a lot, then just throw a grenade at your feet. Place your well on him after damage starts, and ideally you'll want to be on a flatter surface than I am. I'm kind of on these rocks and it's making the sorting a little bit difficult, but either way you'll still probably get a 1 phase as long as you're in your well most of the time. Just go ahead and keep spamming light attacks and then heavy attacks when they are up, and should be an easy 1 phase. Then you can move on to, after this, then you'll definitely want to switch to Anarchy, switch back to Top Tree Dawnblade, and then you'll want to wait for your grenade charge before you head down here. Once you have your grenade charge, you can plop down here, make sure you run up these stairs, and then just do a single jump into the elevator. And then once you get about here, start charging your grenade, and then pop your second glide. Then if you can jump all the way up to the next floor. I didn't get enough height, so you don't have to do that, but just makes it a lot easier. So I plop it down here, and then you can kind of continue down, continue like normally. Just go up these elevators, and yeah. And you'll definitely want to farm a little bit of ammo, so kind of about here is where I farm my ammo. So again, breaking your taken, using your taken repurposing mod is going to be really useful to get your grenade charge back. And this is where I farm for ammo, so I went and just kept kind of spamming my grenades. Again, breaking the shields for my grenade charge back. Using that to get my ammo from taken armaments. Just keep kind of farming for ammo right here. It's probably the best spot. Can use sun bracers also and kind of spam it like that, but once you get enough ammo, then you can continue up these stairs. And then instead of going to the right and going on the boop wall, you can just jump over here and dash 2 times to get onto these stairs. There can be a chest right there if you haven't got already. And then you can just move on like normally. Go up the elevator, and then once you get to the boss, you'll want to switch to Arc Strider, or not Arc Strider, but Stormcaller, and you'll still have Anarchy. And so once you start it, you're going to definitely want to wait for your super for this, but once you start it, stick all 3 of the knights with the Anarchy, and then pop your super to kill all the Scions. Once all the Scions are dead, then you can start damaging all of them, and the chain lightning should damage all of them. Shouldn't be dead yet, so then go ahead and stick them again. I got kind of unlucky here, and the knight ran away. The 3rd knight ran away, so I killed 2 of them. Picked those balls up, otherwise they would disappear. And then the 3rd knight disappeared, so I just started DPS a little early with only 2 stacks, but it will be fine. I'll just do a little bit DPS until the 3rd knight came back, and then once he was back, I killed him quickly, placed down my healing rift, and then just finished damaging the boss again to Anarchy, and then just kind of snipe him with whatever sniper you have. Long Shadow with any sniper with like triple tap would probably be the best for this, and then boss spec or extended mag or whatever. and you should be able to one phase it. And there you go. You have completed the dungeon solo flawless. I hope this helps you guys out, and I'll see you in the next one.